I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do your makeup in 15 minutes, timed, so that it looks flawless for an everyday makeup look. Now, I'm going to be honest, most of my day-to-day looks take me roughly around this amount of time. This is if I want a quick everyday look that I don't have time for, but I also want it to like just look flawless, like I've, you know, spent a bit of time on it and just so it looks good. So we are going to put the timer on so that I can actually make sure that I do this within the right amount of time. I've got my Apple Watch here. And I am just gonna be honest with you, there is someone doing some renovation work upstairs and he's not meant to start until 10 AM. It's 9:30 right now. Let's just hope he doesn't. But if he does, apologies in advance. So, okay, let's go. 15 minutes. I have my skincare on, by the way, so I just need to start with my primer. The reason I did that is because I'm well aware that a lot of people put their skincare on in the bathroom and then they go elsewhere and do their makeup and everything. So yeah, I thought we'll just get started from primer and move forward. So let's do 15 minutes. I don't know why it always takes me so long to press start here. And in case I didn't already say it, welcome to this channel. I'm Nina. I'm a celebrity and professional makeup artist and beauty educator. And we're going to press start right now. 15 minutes. Okay, so I have my Milk Hydro Grip here. Now I just kind of pat this or smooth this. There you go, that's done. I kind of like leave that for a bit because I don't want to go straight in with my foundation. 10 minutes I've done before, right, with you guys, and I feel like, you know, it's very quick, it's very kind of stressful, but 15 minutes I feel like is the right kind of time for anyone getting ready. Now, I have my foundation here, which is my MAC Studio Radiance in NC30. It's a little warm for me, but I like to kind of balance it out with my concealer, which is a little bit brighter for me. So I'm going to get my BK Beauty 106 brush. I'm going to get this right into the brush. And then start putting this on. I do love this foundation. Now you don't want to get too much on because you actually don't need that much. I just feel like sometimes we pack it on because initially we look at our faces and we're like, oh God, I really need it. But actually, once you've finished everything, you realise you could have actually done with less. Okay, last bit onto this brush and then get that. When you see me going like that, I'm not dragging. I'm really kind of like almost like pressing it. Can you see I'm keeping it still but moving almost my skin, and it really gets it into the skin. Okay, I'm happy with that. I want to keep a mirror here because I like to have a bit of a closer look just to make sure there's no bits that don't need to be there. Please excuse my hair, it does really need a wash. I'm going to put a cap on after this. So, okay, now this is where I have my concealer, and this is a bit more brighter. So this is really good to kind of just balance out my skin because obviously I have a warmer foundation on, which is a little bit too warm for me at the moment. I don't know why I've got like itchy eyes right now. But anyway, what we're going to do is get our eyelids done first. So I put a thin layer on the back of my hand, and then I get my sponge and I spray it with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray. And then I go into that concealer. It's a really thin layer of concealer, by the way, guys. It's not a lot. It's like such a small amount because you actually only need a small amount. If you buff it into the sponge well enough and you spread it through the like that small amount, spread it through the sponge, it should be enough to cover that whole area. So eyelids are done. Now I quickly like to set this. So I get this into my powder, which is my Huda Easy Bake in banana bread. I just kind of like swirl it in the palm of my hand first so that there's not a whole load of powder. And then I get my Real Techniques brush. There you go. eyelids are done. Okay, so now at this point we can do the concealer everywhere else. So this is where I get a small amount on the brush. So this is my 35N medium. And I do my 3 little dashes. So 1, 2, 3 on either side. And this is really good at just kind of brightening up that area, but also because my foundation is quite warm, it balances everything out really well. So this is where I spray the sponge. I'm going to do a little sandwiching here because it's really good for this quick routine. So this is kind of damp. I've got a little bit of that foundation still on my hand, tiny bit, so I'm just buffing into that as well. Okay. See how it brightens it up a bit more, so it's just not as warm as what it was with just the foundation on. So always remember that, because sometimes foundations, you know, our skin color changes throughout the year as well. Like mine isn't so tanned, it's losing the tan that I had over summer. So because of that, is there anything else left on my hand? Not really a lot. Because of that, I feel like I need a tiny bit more concealer there. So just a tiny bit. I'm going to put this thinnest layer on my hand. And this is what I do if I feel that I ever need a bit more. I put it on my hand first. Don't swipe it onto your skin, because what happens is you swipe it on, you've got too much there. You work from your hand. It's like a palette, so it works perfectly. Perfect, done. Okay, so now this is where what I do is get a wet wipe first, just to get all the crap off my hands. Okay, right, how long have we got? Okay, we've got 9 minutes. Decent time, okay? Right, what we're gonna do next? Right, blush we're gonna do next. So, this is a really good blush. I absolutely love this. I started using this the other day and I'm in love with it. This is the new DIOR Forever Blush Soft Filter. Wow, this stuff is amazing. It is a liquid blush, but it's like whipped. And it's like this blurred matte finish. So nice. Now I'm going to put this on the back of my hand because I tried every way of applying this. It's on my other channel, by the way. It's on the Beauty and Fashion channel. Head on over there. This shade that I'm using today is Daisy. Now, I actually tried all of them out, and I tried it with blending with the fingers, blending with a brush, and blending with a sponge. So head on over and watch that video because I think you're going to like it. Now this is my Hourglass 15 brush. I've got this on the back of my hand and I'm going to just get it into the brush, and it gives you the most, oh my god, amazing like cloud filter finish to your skin. I'm going to get a little bit more of this blush. It's just so soft. It's like not in your face. And it's this whipped texture that, oh, it's just amazing. It's so soft. I've got quite a light colour on because I am going out somewhere, so I don't want to go crazy. Otherwise, usually I'll go a bit extra with the colour for you guys because I know it, you know, when you're on camera, it dilutes colour sometimes. But this is a very soft finish that you're going to see. It's honestly stunning. I would highly recommend these blushes. They just like make that area of your skin look so flawless as well. I absolutely love it. So, okay, that's done. Let me have a quick look close up to make sure. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, I can hear that person upstairs. It's so annoying. I've complained so many times, and it's like for some reason the guy does not know that he needs to start at 10. Like, don't annoy me. It's just really annoying. Okay, anyway, now I get my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Spray that all over. We're going to let that dry. You can scroll, do what you want, but I'm sure if you've got 15 minutes, you're not going to have time. So, next thing that I want to do is clean my brows off. And then they can dry, and I'm going to set everything. So, let me just get rid of any creasing because we're going to go straight into powder. Actually, we're not. forgot this bit. We're going to use my bronzer because I'm currently loving this. I'm going to use my BK Beauty 109 brush. You just always, you know, when you go back to products and you're like, why did, like, I haven't used this in ages and now I know why I loved it so much. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer in 3 Tan. And let me get a tissue because I like to dab onto the tissue. Okay, right. And this is like a really nice bronzed look that it gives without having to use powder. And the reason I like this for a 15-minute look is because I feel like you don't have to then set with powder and then do everything on top. This way everything just kind of like melts into the skin, you know? I can hear this guy upstairs. He's so annoying. I've complained the right way so far, but I genuinely feel like going up there myself and being like, guys, seriously? Do you not, like, how the number of times these guys have got complaints from me? I'm like a serial complainer. Okay. See how that's bronzed the face up and it's given us some dimension? So now what we want to do is get rid of the creasing. So pick out all the product that's sitting there and then set it. So we're going to go into this powder. We're going to go into the palm of the hand. We just want to make sure there's not a crazy amount of powder there. Do the under eyes first. And I actually did this base yesterday. And guys, all day, it just looked so flawless. This exact routine I did yesterday. And I was like, wow, I really love how this looks. So I wanted to share this with you because it didn't take me long. Okay, so now I want to get my Real Techniques brush. We're going to dust away the powder that's on my under eyes. And then we're going to get the veil brush. I'm just going to get a little bit of powder on there because I didn't put much on my cheeks. There you go. Then I'm going to get my Urban Decay Slick Day Brow Wax. We're going to do things a little bit back to front because we're multitasking. So we're going to get this wax on here now. And we're going to brush it up. I've got a spot on my eyebrow underneath all that hair. I'm saying all that hair like I've got so much hair there, I wish. But it really hurts. Okay. So, then I get my spoolie. And I just push the hairs. I wonder if you can hear this guy upstairs. It's like he's sitting on the floor upstairs, just with sandpaper, doing something just really close to the floor. It's really weird. Sounds like a mouse or something. Okay. Oh, I feel like I can see that spot there. Okay, then I just kind of like press it down. There you go. Now we're going to let that dry and quickly do the other bits, which is not going to take long. So we're going to curl. There. Get some mascara on. This is my DIOR Over Volume, which I love because I feel like you don't really need to spend too long doing your lashes. Like, I don't need to spend too long putting mascara on with this type of mascara. Like, that's it. And then what I do is I get my DIOR Over Curl, because this one's actually nearly run out. And I love a mascara that's nearly run out because that is perfect for your lower lashes. There you go. Then I get a lip liner. I get my Violet France Callison lipstick because I love that. And then this is where I just get my brow pen last and I do some really quick brow strokes. I don't even know what the time is, guys. And then I just finish off with my Benefit brow pencil. Just fill in the kind of like sparse bits. Oh, there you go. Started buzzing. Done. There you go, we're done. I don't know, I guess because I'm feeling a little bit slow today, it's that time, you know what, everything is just like, that's what it feels like. So there you go. There is one thing I would have added, which I didn't get to add, so I will add that now. So maybe, you know, when it's not that time of the month, you'll feel a bit more kind of like normal and you'll be able to get it done. I did it yesterday, like with minutes to spare, to be fair. So for me today, I'm just generally a bit slow. It's like everything is very slow. But what I like to do is I get my Patrick Tar Major Glow Crème and Powder Light Reflecting Translucent Highlighter Duo in Daddy. I just don't understand why people, these brands name, like make the name so long. I get a sponge and I dab into the cream, the glow there, put it on the back of my hand to get all the excess off. And then just at the peak of the cheekbone, I dab it on. But you've got to make sure you get the excess off on your hand first. It gives you the most stunning glow that you might not be able to see that clearly in the mirror when you first apply it, but later through the day, wow, you're going to be like, oh my God, that's stunning. So that's just a little trick there for you that worked really well for me. So this is basically my finished look, guys. I think for 15 minutes, this is a good everyday look. It's not complicated. The lips are not in your face. The eyes are not in your face. The brows are nicely groomed. It's really your skin doing the talking because your skin looks flawless. I can hear this guy. Do you know I have to film everything before 9 AM because of this guy? Guys, I'm having to get up like extra early and like film everything before 9 AM because the guy's meant to start at 10. He starts at 9. I just hear him go like something. It's so annoying. Anyway, what did you think of the blush? Because I'm obsessed with them. They have so many different shades. I've got 10 different shades. Don't forget to head on over to my other channel where you can see me test them out because that's my first reaction to it when I first put them on. And the blending, you can see all different blending techniques and application techniques, and I think you're gonna really love it. So head on over and subscribe to that. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button on this video because that really helps my channel out. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it really helps my channel, so I'd appreciate it. And don't forget that I do have the online beauty community, which is called thebeautybreakfastclub.com. Head on over there. I think you're going to love it. Literally just type in thebeautybreakfastclub.com and you're going to love that site. Get yourself a cup of coffee or tea ready because I know you're going to enjoy it. It's a really good like morning or evening read. I know a lot of people who read it at night time and they're just like sitting there chilling before they go to bed and read it. There's so much on there that I think you're going to enjoy. Everything is written by me. I don't get anyone else to write my stuff. I do everything myself. Everything you see on there has been done by me. I don't have a team putting that together. That's my own little passion project. I really do hope that you head on over and subscribe to it. It's actually free and you get access to most of the site, but if you opt for the paid version, which literally costs you the same as getting yourself one coffee a month, that unlocks the entire site. But not only that, it gives you access to the group chat where there are so many of us community members on there talking about everything to do with beauty. You want to know what a new foundation looks like? Someone's probably gone out and bought it within the community, and we're talking about it, and we send pictures of each other, and like, I'm on there, I answer your questions too. So I'd love to see you there. So please do subscribe to that. It would mean the world to me. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video today. It was just something I actually did yesterday, and I thought I really want to share with you because I loved the way my base looked for the rest of the day. And I think that you're going to love it too, because it's not often, considering I put so much makeup on a regular basis to show you guys how to, you know, tutorials, how-tos and all that kind of stuff, and testing makeup for you guys. You know, it does still surprise me when I come across a base technique where I'm like, actually this little tweak that I made has made a big difference in my base, and I really want to share it with you. And that's what this is today. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy, and I'll see you on the next video.